The question about the spiritual fate of pets, such as dogs, after death reflects the deep emotional bonds between humans and other beings. This question, which touches upon a personal realm, requires an answer that is not only comforting, but also doctrinally and philosophically inaccurate. In Buddhism, the concept of an afterlife cannot be understood through the lens of heaven as an eternal destination. Instead, it must be placed within a broader cosmological framework, the cycle of rebirth, or Samsara. This report will reframe the question as an opportunity to understand the essence of Buddha Dharma, a path that transcends the concept of species hierarchy and emphasizes the universality of compassion and the law of cause and effect. At the heart of Buddhist teaching is the truth that all beings are caught in samsara, the endless cycle of birth, death, and rebirth. This cycle is fueled by the three roots of evil: ignorance, craving, and aversion. Every being, whether human, animal, or deity, is bound to this wheel of life through Kamma, intentional actions of mind, speech, or body. With satana, intention, at its core, each action creates energy that ripens as results, vipaka, in this or future lives. Samsara is often called the ocean of suffering because it brings both physical pain and deep uncertainty. The Buddha's goal is not rebirth in any realm within this cycle, but liberation from it altogether, nirvana. Unlike theistic notions of sin, Buddhism frames morality through kamma and akusala, unwholesome action, which form the basis of its ethical and spiritual path. Unlike the concept of heaven as an eternal resting place, Buddhism identifies heavenly realms as one of the 31 planes of existence that constitute samsara. These realms are divided into three main categories. Kamaloka, sensual realm, includes realms with sensory experiences, such as the hell realms, the animal realm, the hungry ghost realm, the human realm, and the deity or heavenly realms. Rupa Loka, form realm, consists of 16 higher realms, attained through meditation focused on form. Rupa Jhana, Arupa Loka, formless realm, includes 4 very subtle realms, attained through meditation focused on formlessness. Arupa Jhana. In Buddhism, the heaven most often referred to is the Devaloki within the Kamaloka, where divine beings experience great joy. Yet this state is not eternal. When the merit that led to such rebirth is spent, beings move on according to their kamma. Entry to these realms depends solely on accumulated merit, not on religion. The more wholesome deeds one performs, the higher and longer lasting the heavenly existence attained. A careful understanding of the concept of heaven in Buddhism is key to answering the question about dogs. If we simply answer, yes, dogs can go to heaven, we risk reinforcing the misconception that heaven is a permanent resting place. By explaining samsara and the 31 planes of existence, we guide understanding toward one of the Buddha's fundamental teachings: impermanence, anicca. All existence, including in the heavenly realms, is temporary and subject to change. The consequence of this understanding is that attachment to the idea that my dog will wait for me in heaven will still lead to suffering. The desire to reunite in heaven is a form of tanha, craving that binds, which is one of the main drivers that ties beings to samsara. Instead, Buddhism offers a more mature framework where love and compassion are not bound by outcome or time, but by the goodness of the deed itself. Buddhism describes 31 planes of existence, grouped into 3 realms. The Kamma sensual realm, includes the 4 realms of misery, the human realm, where enlightenment is possible, and 6 heavenly realms reach through good Kamma. Beyond this are the Rupa form realm, with 16 Brahma worlds, and the Arupa formless realm, with 4 subtle states, both attainable through advanced meditation. At the heart of the Buddha's teaching is universal compassion, expressed through metta, loving kindness, and karuna, compassion. Metta wishes happiness for all beings, while karuna wishes them freedom from suffering. In the Karanya Metta Sutta, the Buddha urges that this love be extended to every creature, seen or unseen, great or small, rejecting any hierarchy of species. All beings, including animals, desire to live and fear death. The Jataka tales illustrate this equality. In the Sasa Jataka, the Bodhisattva as a hare sacrifices himself in an act of perfect generosity, immortalized by Indra on the moon. In another tale, he is a woodpecker who saves a lion's life yet asks nothing in return, showing compassion without expectation. These stories reveal that even animals can embody profound virtue. Such accounts challenge the belief that humans alone have access to heaven or higher realms. If a future Buddha willingly took animal forms to cultivate virtues, then animal life is also a valid ground for spiritual growth. This insight also guides human conduct. To love and care for a pet is not just emotional, but a true practice of metta and karuna. In doing so, both human and animal generate wholesome kamma that shapes brighter futures for each. In Buddhism, kamma depends on cetana, intentional will. Since animals have limited awareness, their actions, like a dog's loyalty, are often seen as instinct rather than deliberate moral choice. Yet, compassionate acts by animals can still carry karmic weight, as in the tale of a hippopotamus rescuing a baby gazelle. More decisive, however, is the owner's role. A human's love and care generates strong upatambhaka kamma, supportive kamma, that can uplift a dog's life and influence its rebirth. A dog destined for hardship may enjoy comfort due to its owner's kindness, just as a human with good kamma may still suffer without supportive conditions. This shows that human compassion toward animals benefits both beings, in this life and beyond. The Buddhist understanding of the afterlife for dogs offers a framework that is not only logical, but also profoundly comforting. Heaven in Buddhism is not an eternal paradise, but a temporary realm of bliss, where happiness is enjoyed as a result of good kamma. All beings, including dogs, are subject to the law of samsara. The Buddha taught universal compassion without distinguishing between species, and the Jataka stories prove that the animal realm is a valid stage for practicing virtue. Thus, The loving bond between a human and a dog is not just an emotional connection, but a spiritual practice that creates good Kamma for both parties. The love given does not disappear when the dog dies. It becomes part of the stream of causal energy that will bear positive fruit for both beings in future lives. Instead of focusing on where your dog is, the focus should be on the quality of the Kamma you have created together, a legacy of virtue that will continue to influence future lives.